In this video, you're going to learn 5 AI tools that will turn your text prompts into videos. These AI text to video tools work by simply inputting a text prompt of what you want or pasting your video script, and then out comes a video that's ready to be posted on social media. And we're not talking about generating 2 to 4 second videos that you would generate using something like Runway. Instead, these tools, at least one in particular that I'll be sharing, will generate not just short form 15 to 30 second videos, but even up to 20 minutes in length, such as this evolution of Tesla electric vehicles video that the tool generated in just 5 minutes.
The Roadster was Tesla's first foray into the world of electric vehicles, but it certainly wasn't their last.
In the end, you'll have video content ready to go to post as educational, training material, or even entertainment so that you can build that audience and nurture your existing following. Let's get started with the 5 AI tools. The first tool out of the list is InVideo. For full disclosure and transparency, InVideo did kindly sponsor this video. However, they didn't have any input in terms of what to include and what to say in the video about InVideo. So everything that I'll be saying is based on my own opinion. InVideo's AI video generator works very similar to things like ChatGPT, Midjourney, where you're converting text to videos. And in this case, in this example, we've got a text prompt that says a video about luxury travel to Europe, and then you generate, and then out comes the video. As a quick side note, all of these platforms do offer a free sign up so you can freely use it, experiment with it. However, the videos that you'll be generating will have a watermark unless you do upgrade to one of its paid plans. You can't expect 100% free usage of these because they do have to pay for consumption to these third-party apps. But let's now get back to InVideo. To get started, click on Try InVideo AI or sign up. Once you're in the AI dashboard, on the left you'll see the history of the videos that you made. Kind of works like ChatGPT in terms of its interface. But let's go ahead, click on Create AI Video, and here's where you can enter your text prompts such as top 5 places to see in Sydney, Australia. Otherwise, you can select a workflow from one of these, such as a YouTube short, where it guides you in terms of the parameters that will be used to generate your AI video. Enter your details here. So create a YouTube short about, select your settings such as use a male voice of whatever accent that's listed right here, things from American accent to British to Australian. And do you want to show subtitles or not? And stock footage, do you want to use footage from iStock or not, or less of it, or don't use any iStock footage at all? Back to workflows, you've also got YouTube explainers, which is generally for longer form videos. But in this video, let's keep things simple, and we're going to keep also things consistent with all of these 5 platforms so we can compare side by side, and you'll see as I go through each of the tools what it produces based on the exact same prompt. In this case, we'll use top 5 places to see in Sydney, Australia, and we'll just go ahead and generate a video. And what InVideo is currently doing is it's come up with a title for it. The next step is choosing an audience. Who are you trying to attract? Tourists, travel enthusiasts? What's the look and feel that you want? Bright, inspiring, crisp? What platform? So then it'll generate a video based on the different platforms here and size it to that. In this case, we'll just choose a kind of landscape format, which is YouTube, and click on continue. And what I love about InVideo is that you can see in real time what it's doing. It's generating the script, planning the video scenes, and now it's coming up with each of these scenes. To save some time, I generated the video in advance, but it only took about 2 to 3 minutes anyway. I'll play a few seconds of this so you can see for yourself what it can produce.
Planning a trip to Sydney? Dreaming of the sun-soaked shores of Australia's most iconic city? Well, you're in for a treat. Today we're delving into the top 5 things to do in Sydney. So buckle up and let the adventure begin.
As you can see, it's selected some stock videos to use, high quality as well in my opinion. It added an AI voiceover that sounds realistic. It's also put some titles to the sections of the different scenes. You can see here, Sydney Opera House. Now from here, what we can do is actually use one of its powerful features, and that is editing the video using the command line right here. So let's say we want to add subtitles to the video. All we need to do is prompt InVideo for that. And now what it's done is it's generated the the captions in just a few seconds. The generate feature is also really handy if you want to actually cut certain scenes or add new scenes to the existing video. You can see some examples here. Delete this second scene, it's not really relevant, or make this scene half as long, it's too wordy, or change the current stock to a video drone shot of a forest, or whatever you please. This is a really powerful feature that InVideo offers, especially if you're not technically savvy and you don't want to mess around with video editing tools. You can go more advanced by clicking on edit, and from here you can click on edit media and you can look at the different scenes and changing the stock footage that it's selected to something else like your own from your own library, or you can search for a particular stock footage, let's say Sydney Opera House, and we'll do a quick search for that. And here we go, we've got a range of different stock videos and footage that we can use and replace. So if you find something that's not relevant to the actual script of your video, then you can simply replace it. Inside the edit script area, this is where you can actually edit the text and the video script. And once you've made your changes, click on apply changes and that will take effect to the video. Another option on this page that you may be interested in if you aren't satisfied with what's come out of the box from what it's generated, you can use the regenerate button and that'll regenerate a new video. Here's another example of a video I generated using InVideo, but this time it's in a YouTube Shorts format, so you can see the difference with the captions and what it's produced overall.
Sail-like design and panoramic harbour views are nothing short of breathtaking.
You get the gist of it, and it selected relevant videos, and there were some tweaks that I had to make. InVideo themselves highly suggest for you to edit the video that it's produced because it's not always going to be 100% accurate. For example, the AI voiceover wasn't able to pronounce Bondi Beach, so I had to re-script it in a way so it's pronounced in this format where it's Bondi Beach, and then that fixed it all up. Pricing and plans of InVideo start from $0 on its free plan. But again, there is going to be a watermark on the videos just like all of the other platforms. But feel free to take a look at the pricing and plans page of all of these platforms if you are wanting to learn more about their plans. The next one is Lumen 5. It's an online-based video editor, but it does have AI built into it. It has more of a professional look and feel to it. I'll play this example video for you so you can see. And that is it. You start by creating a new video. Choose from one of the templates. Otherwise, you can skip it and start from scratch. And what we're going to do is transform your text into videos with AI Script Composer. Here, you can enter your blog or article URL. Otherwise, you can simply copy and paste your video script. We'll stick to the same topic of top 5 places or things to do in Sydney, Australia, but I did come up with a full-length script using ChatGPT here. And that's the difference with Lumen 5. You're not actually entering a text prompt, but you do need to provide it and feed it with actual content. Now that it's pasted, I'll click on continue with AI, and the script composer will then do its job of coming up with a video for you. The script's getting summarized, so it is shortened, and this is what it's come up with. Otherwise, you can go to script spin-offs, which will give it more of a fresh take to your existing script. And then down the bottom, you'll see an approximate length for this video, 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Let's continue, see what this produces. So it works kind of like PowerPoint where you've got different slides and scenes. So it's not so much just the video itself, but we've got different title pages, different captions and formats and layouts, as you can see. Editing is really easy. You just click on one of the media and then we click on AI suggested media. If we want to swap it around, change the media to something else, click that and there we go. You can choose from different icons as well. You can upload your own, choose different music that will go with your actual video, changing the style and the branding, changing the format from landscape, square, vertical to story. Going back to the source text, the thing that Lumen 5 does lack is the AI voiceover, so it won't generate a voiceover for you. However, you can record your own voice by clicking on record a voiceover and then you simply speak out your script. Anything you see can be edited by clicking on it and then changing whatever text you want, as well as of course the assets and the media. But once you're good to go, you can click on preview or publish it and download it and export it right away. So Lumen 5 is good in a way where you've got different templates and it will stick to the theme. You've got the variations of each of the slides and scenes. So if you like this type of video that's generated, then give Lumen 5 a try. But that's Lumen 5 in a nutshell. Moving on, we've got Capwing. Capwing's got their own AI video editing functions and tools. You start by creating a new project, and at the top you'll see this little icon, this idea or light bulb icon. This is the create with Capwing AI option that you can use. So we'll click that once, and from here you simply enter a text prompt about what video topic you want. I'll enter the same text prompt and choose 16:9, which is a YouTube landscape size. Down the bottom you can see language of text input as well as the narration or voiceover. We've got different styles. We've got this Alex Hormozy style caption. You can preview it on the right. Down the bottom you've got approximate duration of the video that you want the AI to produce. We'll just choose 30 seconds so we can speed things up, and there's an option to only select royalty-free content, but this is for paid customers only. We'll click on generate and see what this produces. Okay, it took about 2 minutes to generate, and I'll hit play so you can see and hear it for yourself.
So you're planning a trip to Sydney and you want to know the top 5 places to see? Well, you're in luck because this vibrant city has so much to offer.
All right, so a few seconds of that, and the first thing I probably noticed is this scene right here, which it didn't choose correctly. This is somewhere, I'm not sure, definitely not in Sydney because that's where I live. You know, not too bad. It's added the captions, really contrasty. For the most part, it's selected the right footage and videos. And the first thing you may notice is the actual interface. It's quite cluttered. There's a lot going on and it looks quite difficult to use. And that's because it's quite advanced. So if you're looking for more of the advanced editing options, then yeah, Capwing may be your thing. You are able to change the different layers and change the soundtracks. So it did add text to speech. It did add music background to it, and you can see the different text and subtitles that you can also edit. And going into the actual footage, you can also swap it around to different footages. And taking a look at the different stock videos and images that it's selected, you can also replace those by going to something like videos and then images, and then selecting a new one to replace. There's also editing functions such as trimming, cropping. There's effects right here, as well as transitions. So there's quite a lot going on here with Capwing. But the ability to simply enter a text prompt and out comes a video is quite handy. And if you're looking for something simple as that, then yeah, this is a great choice. And also being able to have that flexibility to edit your videos the way you want is also a plus. In terms of the text to speech or voiceover, you can change it, and there's a way to select different languages and different genders and different voices as well. You got female, male, and some of these other options. Let's now move on to the next AI video generator. FlexClip is quite clean and professional. They do have AI text to video and a range of other tools. When you create a new video, you select the mode and ratio. If you click on tools, you get a range of AI tools. So yes, this isn't so much a text prompt to video tool, but more so a script to video tool. So I've got our script that I've just pasted in. Otherwise, you can also import it from a URL or blog post. Choose your style of the captions. Let's just choose this and click on generate. All right, in about 30 seconds, it's completed, but it's quite messy, and I'm sure I could have improved this by simply entering appropriate line breaks from the script. So you can see already when I put a line break, it's separated the captions. I could also add a line break right here too to break things up, but I'll just play it the way it is so you can see what it's selected in terms of the stock videos. So the majority of the video is image based. Nothing's really moving, and that's where you can go in and select a particular scene and go into something like video and searching its library. And if we do a simple search for Sydney, we can replace it, and now it's using the new footage that I've just added. There's also the ability to convert subtitles to speech by clicking on subtitle to speech, choosing the language as well as the voice, and generating the audio, which will then add as a new layer to your video tracks. However, this is for paid customers only, so that's just a little caveat to note. Overall, quite a lot to fix with FlexClip, and I think, from my part, I could have done a better job of just entering the right amount of line breaks and spaces so that it will break things up, but you kind of expect using AI tools to do the job, placing things and laying things out better for you. It didn't quite select the right footage, in my opinion. For the majority of the video, it's only used stock images as opposed to stock videos. But on the plus, the interface is really clean. It's not as cluttered as something like Capwing. It still gives you all those options of adding effects and transitions and editing and cutting, but without all the bells and whistles that Capwing offers. Alright, and down to the last one, which is Pictory. After signing up, you can create your videos in a number of ways. Script to video, article to video, edit videos using text, and visuals to video. The one that we're going to focus on in particular is script to video. So all you need to do is click on proceed and enter your video script. So Pictory, like some of the other ones, isn't text prompt to video based. You have to actually enter and paste in your script, and then it'll generate a video based on that. So I've pasted in the video script that we used previously. We've got Sensational Sydney, top 5 must-do activities, and here's a script. A few options here on this screen that I want to note include the highlight option. So if you want to highlight and emphasize anything you want the AI to actually use and find relevant videos and footage for, then you might want to do that. So let's say you want to emphasize this one in particular. You can click on highlight, that'll bold it, showing and indicating that they will emphasize this in particular. Otherwise, you can allow the AI to suggest, and you can use auto highlight keywords. So it'll auto highlight the keywords and auto visuals as well. And you can create new scenes based on sentence breaks, where there's a sentence and then a full stop or period, or you can choose a line breaks, otherwise selecting both, and then that'll take into account when creating those scenes. We're going to leave it as is and see what it comes up with and click on proceed. You select a template from the templates library, and there's a number of templates here to choose from, but let's go ahead and select something like this one here. The video is processed. That took less than a minute. Let's play it to see what we've got. Okay, I'll skip ahead. Here's another scene. So what it's done is it's added the captions, it's added relevant footage as best as it could, and it's added a music track too. But what we can do from here is go to audio, and we can actually add a voiceover. Selecting from a number of options right here, you can see the names and the different location accents as well. Since this is Australian based, we can select an Australian accent. So let's say this one here, Willow. And here's a preview now with the voiceover.
Sydney, Australia, is a city of breathtaking natural beauty, vibrant culture, and a rich tapestry of experiences waiting to be explored.
And in my opinion, that sounds pretty good. We can also do other things like adding text, kind of like how Canva works. You've got different elements too that you can add. You've got emojis and GIFs and stickers too. Changing the style of the captions. We've got branding. Changing the aspect ratio in the format section. Of course, you can change the stock images and footage that it's used by going to visuals, and then you can select and search for what you want. And going back to story is where you can change the actual script. Once you're done with your video, you can export your video by clicking on download and a video as a video MP4 file. All right, and there you have it. Those are the 5 AI text to video generators. Some did a good job of producing a video that's relevant to the script and what I actually wanted in terms of the topic, while others kind of messed up and didn't find relevant footage or found low quality images and videos. What's the verdict? Which out of the 5 do I think produce the best result? Well, if you're speaking of accuracy, relevancy, quality, and ease of use, it has to be in video. And I'm not just saying that because they sponsored this video, but I did test out all of the 5, and InVideo was the best because there was minimal work to do. Not only is InVideo able to create short form videos for you, but you can create long form videos up to 20 minutes in length, which is insane. You saw that I was able to create a full Tesla related video. It added high quality assets to the video, which is what you probably want, and added subtitles, and to top it all off, even an AI voiceover too. At the end of the day, it's up to you. My suggestion is to sign up to these platforms, give it a try, enter those text prompts and see what they can produce. I'm curious to know which of the 5 you'll be giving a try, or which you think produced a better result. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Thanks for watching and joining me. If you found this video helpful, by all means, give this video a thumbs up. In the meantime, do stick around to watch these next relevant videos.